Hi everybody,
Hey
Sean
guys.
and Allison here from Spoken Garden, and we're here to help you become a better gardener.
Yeah, you know, we haven't been around in a while. If you know, maybe you don't know, we sold our house. It's finalized, it's done, we're out of there.
It's finally done.
Yep,
It's so crazy, it's done, we're out.
Yep. So now we're gonna be teaching from Allison's mom's garden, from her yard, and that's what you see here. That's part of the background. We'll show you around next couple weeks and months. You'll get to know this garden. We'll be able to talk to you about that. But yeah, we're excited to be here with you again, get this started back up.
I know, we've missed you guys.
We really have.
It's just been kind of a crazy, we told you in our previous video, which was a couple weeks ago, that like Sean said, the move, and then with Sean's dad's passing, it's just, we needed to take a couple months off to kind of regroup a little bit,
and focus on stuff. It's pretty life-changing, big life-changing
events.
So, but here we are, and today we're gonna show you a little bit of Allison's mom's garden. We're gonna show you the plants that we actually took with us from our old garden, from our old home. They're all in pots. And we're going to show you those today, and then we're going to organize them into their sun needs. Some need, obviously full sun, some need part sun or part shade, and some need full shade. And we're going to show you how we're going to do that and where we're going to place them in this new garden.
It's so crazy, you guys, because we live 2 hours away now at this point, where we're going to stay for about the next few months in Ocean Shores. Ocean Shores is full of deer. So we could not bring any of our plants with us. I think there's a few things maybe we could bring back with us.
Maybe about a quarter of them would be okay, but they're not deer proof, they're deer resistant. And what that means is the deer will still come up and take little nibbles of them, and there's a lot of deer out there, so that's a lot of little nibbles. Well, that, even if they don't eat the whole plant, a nibble here, a nibble there, those add up and it can kill a whole plant after it has so much removed and eaten.
We don't want that to happen.
No.
So we miss our garden and our plants, but this is only temporary. But we are going to be coming up here a lot to film. So let's take a tour and we'll show you kind of everything. Maybe you'll recognize some things from our old yards.
Let's show you guys some stuff.
Okay, you guys, so welcome to one part of the garden. This is kind of full of our containers. Look at all of this stuff, you guys.
Wow, yeah. Coming in here today, we're reminded how many plants and pots we actually had. This was cool. So cool.
Well, not only were they already in pots around our yard, but we potted up a lot of stuff to take with us. So you'll see a lot of little black pots, like old containers that other plants came in that we're reusing. So we just have stuff everywhere.
Yep, like these strawberries right here.
Oh yeah, there's the strawberries.
And then I think there's a daisy down there. There's a Shasta daisy right there that we dug up.
Oh, that's looking good.
Yeah, we've just got everything. We reused a bunch of pots from the greenhouse that we had stored there and then around the garden, transplanted into new pots, and it's been amazing to get these over here, and we saved so many plants.
So many plants. And there's a lot of work that needs to be done here, and we're looking around now because we really haven't been here for a couple weeks. Or maybe a week. Yeah, there's a lot of things blooming right now, which is so exciting to see, like this rosemary right here. And then we've got a Spanish lavender that's gonna bloom pretty soon. This is an early bloomer for spring, early spring.
Yeah.
So that's definitely budding up.
Woohoo.
And then heading this way, you guys, this is so fun. Our erysimum right here, this winter orchid.
Oh yeah.
This is starting to bloom.
Yeah, and it's a different color of bloom this year.
It really is.
Last year it had a little more purple to it.
We want to get this in the ground soon, but obviously we're looking at this whole experience like we have just a container garden right now, and that's how we're rolling out with these plants. Eventually, when we get to our new property, once we find it, we'll be able to set up new gardens and get things planted. But for now, this is fun. So we've got our winter Daphne right here, it's still blooming.
Beautiful.
That's pretty.
Nice.
And then we've got lots of hellebores, or just this one here. Oh, the other one's right there.
There's the other one, but this one's got pretty much on its way out. It's pretty much done.
That Christmas rose
this one's still going strong.
This Lenten rose is so beautiful. Yeah. This is, I believe this is the Ison Roses Red.
Yeah, let's look at that. Lenten Rose Red. Wow, beautiful.
So that's cool.
And obviously our primroses.
Got primroses
our
everywhere.
tete-a-tete daffs, and then we've got our big daffs coming in.
Beautiful big daffs coming in from Eden Brothers.
Love that orange and yellow combo. Beautiful.
I love that too. That's really beautiful.
Always reminds me of a teacup.
It does, yeah. Yep. Back here, if you look kind of everywhere, we dug up a lot of stuff from our old yard. So if I can get over here, this is part of today, right? We're going to organize. Okay. Thank you, Eddie. So right here, we've got some Spanish bluebells that are getting ready to pop.
Oh, yeah.
So we took a lot of those from the yard, and you have to be really careful with those because they do spread everywhere. But those are a great ground cover for like a partial shade to even full shade bed. They really do well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of fun. We want to find a new home for those. What else, Teddy?
There's the lupins up there.
Oh, the lupins right
Yep,
here.
Got one of them there. There's a couple others around here. Yeah. So guys, we're over here. So here's the sedum right here. Oh yeah.
Sure, I can get
Yep.
back there so he can bring it up.
Look at
I
that.
love, yeah, that's
looking
really
good. Looking nice and healthy. It's already starting to regrow now. Isn't that crazy?
That's great.
It's awesome.
Autumn joy sedum is so hardy.
Yep. And then we've
There's
got
tons of lavender back here, isn't there?
There is, and we'll get
we'll
to that
get
in
to
just a
that.
minute. But here's one of the lupins.
That's cool. Look at that.
Yep, there's a North American native lupin. This was actually part of a seed pack that we spread in the front yard of our old house. And this is one of the plants that came up. And we were really surprised, but it loved it there. And we know it'll love it at the new house too.
Yeah,
the
that's
new
gonna
property.
right.
So yeah, it's looking really healthy.
If you can see back here, we've got what lavender
Yep.
behind Sean there.
Yeah, we've got some dianthus in
that?
here. We've got a big old dianthus that we really need to work on.
Oh, that needs some.
That thing, it's looking super rangy.
You guys see that? Let's see.
Yeah, I mean it's this right here.
Yeah.
And then we've got
I've got
some
some
other
winter damage.
dianthus here that we got from. I think these were from the backyard that we dug these up.
Yes.
And they're doing okay. They're doing fine. They're starting to bud up a little bit right here, and this one too. You can see it's getting ready to bloom here in the spring.
There's so much going on here.
Yeah,
It's so
there
crazy.
really
We
is.
just, you guys, it was such a frenzy to get everything over here. So that's why today
Yeah.
we will organize.
Yeah. Once our house sold, and it sold very fast within 4 days. We had to literally, before it sold, we had to go through and grab as much as we could, and we're still making home improvements, getting the house ready to sell. So all of that was happening all at once, and a whole bunch of other things. So we're so thankful and lucky to be able to have grabbed what we grabbed.
We are, and we're thankful to be at this point in this journey because today we organize.
Yep, and we're gonna make paths through here. We're gonna group stuff. It's gonna be fun.
It is going to be fun. And just a couple more things. Did you guys notice our old elevated beds?
Yeah,
that we
yay!
built? That Sean built, I should say.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3 behind that roadie there, and then 4.
I'm so glad we grabbed these.
We grabbed those. They're not full of anything,
No,
and we're going to
just-
keep them empty for now because they were really heavy.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're happy to have those here. Let's go look around the rest of the yard because
Yeah.
we have pots all over the
know.
place. This is not everything.
Yeah, let's go look for our dracaenas, and then also let's go look for the acanthus. Let's see how that's doing. I
have
can
stuff
see it from
everywhere.
here. It's actually doing really well.
It
So
is.
it's
Now,
this way.
hold on.
Oh.
Before we go, this is kind of our staging area. So you might notice some things from around our previous
Yeah,
yard.
there's the old potting.
Our old potting our cute
table.
little potting
Yeah.
table, and we have just tools everywhere. Thank goodness, and thank you to my mom
Yes, thank you,
for
Julie.
letting us do this to her yard.
Yep.
Here's a couple plants.
Oh yeah, there's that holly.
Got a holly here, and what else do we have? This is a little
chicks and hens.
Chicks and hens, which does really well here in the Pacific Northwest. What do we got there?
I think that is.
Oh, Dusty Miller, maybe?
No. Well,
is
it's
that?
almost like a lamb's ear, or I don't think it's borage, but so we've got more. We've got a couple of our glazed pots, the dianthus, and those, and various other plants that didn't make it.
I know I know there's some things to pull out, like
That's
we were
good, though.
saying. We
It's
just
all good.
there's nothing. Oh, there's a dog back there, Abby.
Hey,
One of
Abby.
my mom's dogs.
Abby's on camera.
She's stuck back there. What is going on? There's so much stuff. There's Abby.
Yep.
You'll see her on camera a little bit. She's really cute.
Yep,
I
then
think
we've-
she's stuck.
Uh-oh, better go get her.
Let's see how we can.
Abigail,
She's kind of.
Abigail,
Abby,
what you doing? What you doing? Can you come this way?
she's so little. How did
How
she
did
get
you
back
do that?
there? Oh,
How did you do that?
she needs some help.
Oh, little Abigail. I'm gonna come in, okay?
A lot of stuff back there for a little girl.
Can you come here? Come here. Come here. Come on.
Sean to the rescue.
Come on.
You'll meet my mom's other dog, Louie, another little white dog. They're just so cute.
There you go.
All right. Yay, Abby.
She's free. There we go.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to get her. Hey,
Hi, Abigail.
Abby. You're a good girl. Okay.
All right, so now we're moving back this way. We're gonna come and see it. Oh, there's Abigail again. Oh, there's
Yep,
Allison.
we saved her.
Okay.
So we've got some things just kind of random around the yard. These 2 pots used to be in our old front yard garden, and they you're seeing the remnants of last year's Liatris.
Oh yeah.
Liatris spicata.
Those are gonna come roaring back.
Cannot wait. These things they do very well in our yard. They actually jumped out of the pot and started self-seeding around the yard.
In the
so-
gravel.
In the gravel.
Oh my
that's
God.
right.
Yeah.
So we have, we hope the new owners like all the Liatris that's about to pop up this year. So we've got one of our old pots from our deck, and we've got a bunch of daffs coming up. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Kind of keep it. I don't remember what else is in there. Maybe alliums.
Like some, grape hyacinth.
Oh, grape hyacinth all around the edge here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go find our old tropical shade planter. We had to find a new home for that because this yard gets a lot of sun.
There it is.
Compared to our old yard. So we've got our beautiful Acanthus in here, which is just starting to regrow for the new year. Look at that.
Those are looking really good right
healthy.
now. Yep.
Got a little bit of something going on there. Something's eating it.
So yeah, we have our hart's tongue fern in here too. There's 3 of those, and then I think we did have some begonias in here, but I think we dug those out.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, so they were in the front. This would be considered the front. You can see this is last year's acanthus leaf, and in our climate, it is a perennial, and sometimes if it's too cold, it will die back down to the crown, and then it'll regrow. And then that's what's happened here. So it's really cool. It's regrowing. It's coming back for this next year. It's awesome.
It's
Love
awesome.
seeing that.
What else is awesome is this awesome pot from Crescent Garden that we love. It's a self-watering container.
True drop. Okay, so let's go look at our dracaenas that were at the front of the house. Let's see how they're doing. Spoiler alert, they might not be too good.
We're a little sad because we had some winter frost damage that we're kind of sure didn't. I don't know. We're gonna, we have a couple ideas. Here's one of our dracaenas, one of our favorite plants from our front yard that used to be bright, lush green.
You know, we had some really cold weather in end of December, early January, and it basically fried the center of the growing place, the growing point on this. I mean, you can see this. This is just right here. This is all brown. There might be a few green pieces in here, but they're few and far between. We kind of just have to wait it out and see how it does. So,
well, Sean had another idea of maybe cutting this off at a certain point and seeing if it'll re-sprout and regrow, which dracaenas tend to do that sometimes, but I don't know.
I know it's really root bound. There's actually roots that are down here. You can see right here. That's actually one of the roots.
Oh, wow.
It's actually growing out of the bottom and up. And then we've got a remnant of our, what is that? The vinca. Yeah, we have a remnant of vinca that came with this because it was sitting down in it. So that rooted in there.
Wait, we have to stop and introduce you to the other dog. Oh, there he goes. Never mind.
There goes Louie.
That was Louie.
Oh, you missed him. He's so fast.
You'll meet him. Yep. Here's our other dracaena, or one of our other dracaenas. Now, sadly, we lost one of the, it has 3 stems coming up, and one of them actually kind of didn't make it in the move.
It snapped in transport.
But there was something going on inside of it, which was very similar to what happened with this dracaena over here.
Yep.
Abby.
Hi, Abby. That's Abigail.
That's Abby.
She likes being on camera. Hi, Abby.
So, I know, we love having dogs around. Oh. So heading back behind where we are here, we have a lot of pots you'll probably recognize.
Oh, yeah. There's our barrel planters. See, some of the plants made it, some of them didn't. So just some attrition over this cold winter that we had. You can see back here there's some hydrangeas.
Oh, lots of new growth.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got some great new healthy growth coming in. Now these were from Bailey Nurseries. These are endless summer hydrangeas, reblooming hydrangeas.
Beautiful. They bloom all summer long.
Beautiful.
So we're so glad we got those.
I can't wait to see those bloom.
Over here, kind of sad. We've got some dracaenas that just didn't make it. Now these were the 2, I think, in the backyard?
These were in the backyard.
On the deck.
We transplanted these into these pots, I believe, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, these were the ones that were around the fire pit.
Oh, these were our pink ones that we just loved.
These were the temperennials that had that red in the center when they're young, the young red leaves when they develop, and then they turn green as they mature. These didn't really make it. We've got a little bit of green going on over here.
We're kind of waiting to see.
So we'll see what happens with that. But this one almost looks completely dead. What we're going to do is we're going to clean this up in a later video, and we're going to see if it re-sprouts a new shoot and a new growing point. But we'll see.
Now, if you remember around our old fire pit, like Sean just mentioned, we had 3 dracaenas. Now, these are 2 of them. One of them is actually doing really well and is in another part of the yard here. We'll find it eventually.
Yeah, and we'll show it to you another time.
We'll show it to you eventually. And then if you're wondering what happened to all the stuff in our greenhouse, well, a lot of it's inside my mom's garage. It's in the window here.
It's right in there in the window.
So we kind of made a little temporary kind of living arrangement for a lot of those plants.
You can kind of see it.
So anyway, should we get to the organizing?
Yeah, let's get to the organizing and moving stuff around portion.
Okay, so Sean, what is our plan?
The plan is we got to reorganize this. All these plants in these pots, it's just hodgepodge. We were in a hurry. We slammed them all in here, got them in as fast as we could, and kept on going. We were moving. We were getting stuff ready for the house sale. So what we need to do is we need to organize all of these plants in these pots into full sun or part shade, and full shade, because we don't want the full shade plants to get full sun. They're going to burn up. It's not going to be healthy for them, and that's not what they like to grow in or how they like to grow. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these organized into those 3 main groups of sun needs, and then we're going to find the best spots to put them in for those sun needs, and we'll have them all grouped together. We're going to have walking areas, because right now you can barely make it through this as it is. So it's going to be a lot better organized, and that's the plan.
Where should we put the full sun stuff in the yard then?
The full sun right now is going to do best if it's up here. It's going to get morning full sun, it's going to get midday and a little bit of the afternoon, but it's going to get most of the full sun in this area. So this is where we're going to put the full sun potted plants. Then next up is the part sun or part shade. It's going to be mainly up and around here. And then the full shade, we're actually going to put kind of behind you guys. Allison will just peer over there that way. We're going to put it in that area because it doesn't look like it right now, but this area is going to get the most shade in the garden because it's right below a deciduous Japanese maple. And so that's where we're going to place the full shade at this point. It'll get some shade from the garage right there and this taller spruce here. So, and then this other one through most of the day. So that's the plan. So guys, we did it. We've reorganized things. We've grouped things into full sun up here. You can see all this up here is our full sun, all these plants up here. We've got, you know, Spanish lavender, Dusty Miller. We've got mums. We've got the lupins. We've got the irises. We've got daffodils and tulips. We've got so much up here, the sedums, the holly, all that up here. It's just all in the full sun area. And then down here, down here, here's our part sun, part shade area. You can see right now most of it's right in the shade, and that's really cool. So we've got our arissimum, we've got our primroses, dianthus, another Dusty Miller here, the winter daphne. Perfect for all these plants right now. And then we've got more full sun plants right up here. We've got our daffodils, our tete-a-tete daffs, and then some tulips and all sorts of different things up here. Some remnants of some mums. And so, yeah, so all those. And then behind you is what we have is our shade garden. And now, you didn't see this on the time lapse that we just did, but we were able to set up our teaching table, our pallet table. So we're back in business.
I know. I'm super excited that's ready to go for our very next video because we have some videos coming up, you guys. We've got some
slug.
Yeah, some things to start teaching. So we're really missing that right now.
Yep. So yeah.
We need our table.
Super excited. Got lots coming up. We're going to show you a lot of things in the next couple weeks. So really cool.
Okay, you guys, we're really happy to get that all wrapped up. We feel like we can actually get started now and get back to our video material as usual, right?
Yep, bring you some more videos, some helpful stuff. And yeah, it's going to be fun. We can't wait for it.
You know, we'll probably film at the ocean soon to show you a little bit around that yard as well.
Oh yeah, we
but
totally
yeah,
should.
We
Yeah, it's really small.
It's very small, but
Yep.
it's it's exciting to be here and to be amongst all our plants. We miss them.
Yep.
So be able to see them and tend to them is really fun.
Yep. Yeah, guys, stick around to keep up and follow us along our journey. We still got a lot to show you and a lot to talk about. So it's exciting. We can't wait to do it. You know, if you got any comments or questions, go ahead and leave them down below. We love hearing from you, as always. And make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, so you get updates on our latest videos.
Yeah, you guys, I think that's a wrap for today. So thank you for watching and for being here, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yep. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.